folks, and welcome back once again to Lakeside Ridge. I thought someone was naked, but it was just JB, because apparently he doesn't wear his armor indoors. And we're going to jack the speed straight up here. Looks like, what is that you're making? Silver, maybe? I don't know. So we're going to quickly do a check over all our people, make sure everyone is armed. Okay, Viv is not armed. Been a couple of days since I've played. I was away doing work training, so I'm going to re-familiarise myself with the colony. Viv, how are you as a... You're not very good at shooting, so we'll just give you the assault rifle. Now then, let's take a look at everyone's health. Nothing there. Well, nothing significant there anyway. We could really do with... What is that? That's just a rib. Yeah, we could really do with some bionic hands, because we have a lot of like thumbs and fingers. Oh, that's right, JB got a junk shot off and we can't replace it. At least I don't think we can. It's not in here, is it? Nope. And what about in here? Nope. So no reproductive organs. Looks like we are starting to make the hospital beds. And I think that's taken some things that we were using elsewhere. We still have the landing pad, but we haven't actually begun construction yet. Let's do carrying. Some more resources to be smelted. We have all of those smelters running, so hopefully it won't be too long before we actually before we're actually through the backlog and have plenty of all of our different materials. So what's our current objective right now? We have unhappy nudity, but we have Viv making clothes. Dunsmore's doing research. I don't even remember what I have him researching, it's been a long time. But I think currently we're just trying to get the new hospital wing up and running, and then we can dismantle the old one. That is obviously going to take some effort from Udai to make the medicine that we need for the beds, because it's basically 80 medicine to construct those beds, if I remember correctly. What's Priscilla up to right now? Making an assault rifle. Cool. We can allow that to happen. Starvation. Kelly, she's just in the bath. There's no reason that she can't be going getting food. Cool. Okay, so let's take a look along the map. See if there's anything worth hunting yet that isn't going to immediately murder us if we try. Because so far it's just things that explode and then elephants. Is that ship parts? No. Okay. Let's maybe not try and hunt that elephant. We have a couple of llamas. Not really enough to be worth hunting. Some capybara, they'll do. I don't think we have too much meat in the freezer. Yep, we don't have enough to actually make any meals. I don't remember who is actually set to hunt, but I know we have a couple. It's probably worth selling some of this herbal medicine next chance we get as well. And yeah, we need, and we're gonna put cleaning up. It's like the very last thing on the list, so if they have no other top priorities, people can clean, because frankly it's falling behind. And of course things are breaking on us. That is the norm. It's pretty much what we expect at this point. See, I'm not sure what we spent all our advanced components on, but we spent them on something. Cole's actually getting around to the cleaning, which is nice. Who did we have who hunts? I know McKay used to, but I think we took it off her because she was just so old. Yeah, just Nicole. In fact, we'll put it to top for Nicole, because she doesn't do too much else aside from, you know, manual labor. which, while it's important, I do want to keep our meals varied because we are down to just over 30 of the good meals. And she does have that wicked bad sniper rifle, so she can hunt them from pretty much across the map. Be good practice for her too. What is her skill? It's 8. It's not terrible. Like I say, this is good practice for her. Come in handy when we inevitably get raided 4 or 5 times in a row again. I'm not sure what we'll do with this space, aside from maybe just dismantle it altogether to make a little bit more room down in the ship area. Oh, she's not done. Where did she pull out of the body? Did she dump it up here? Yeah, she did. She dumped it in that stockpile zone, but Kelly's out to butcher it already. So that's going well. You die. You know, I think I'm gonna just have to order you to work in the drugs lab. We'll allow J-Bear to finish off everything else. And the reason for that being, we only have like 2 components left. The Roxas. That's right, we were working on, there was a thing we were working towards for this stuff, for Cortium, because we want to make the armor that comes out of it, because it lasts longer than the power armor we have. Looks like we're making things out of capybara meat. I think she only managed to bag 1 for the day. Oh no, she got 2 at least. Now she's in her room meditating. You know, she killed 2 things today. It's a good enough start for me. Oh, and she's going back out. So yeah, it's been a couple of days since I've been on. Did my work pre-flight training, whatever you want to call it, before I go away for a month. Which is coming up here pretty soon on the channel, like towards the end of July. And then into the end of August. So I'm going to try and record some stuff before then and put it out. I'll see if I can figure out how the scheduling system works on YouTube. Alright, so yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer before we have the new hospital wing up and running properly. That one's actually not too far off, but it's the only one that really has any, okay. Oh, your dad was up all night making stuff. And now he's in a mental daze. Cool. Hopefully he will snap himself out of that. And then I think we're going to have to order Priscilla to... Oh, that was an advanced component, never mind. Yeah, Viv can do it. Once he's figured out that she is no longer there. Then Nicole, I imagine... Oh, she just went straight back to bed. Okay. You do you. What the hell is that? Crucible core. Converting heat energy in material form without serious energy loss. The energy crucible technology is the base of Federation weapons. To make the Federation equipment, you need a proper number of crucible cores. Okay, so it's a misguidance for the Federation. Oh, that's the, oh, that's basically dead. We'll sell that first chance we get. Looks like Priscilla is actually working on some components for us, which is good because we're nearly out. And we're basically in that same spot of the game. We're in that holding pattern. You guys need to eat. think we've struck a happy medium here. So we're going to extend this grow zone up, get some more trees planted. Okay, no. Yeah, that should do. I'll give them something else to do. Another broken cooler. And that should increase the wood we have by a decent amount, because I think we're just about out pretty much always, because we use it for the refinery and the generator. Oh no, we have a couple of hundred. Exhaustion, you die. Well, I mean, you're the only one stopping you eating and sleeping, dude. I could arrest him if I thought the need was great enough. But right now, I just don't think we're there. We do grow palm trees here, don't we? Yeah, palm trees do grow where we are. Good. I probably made sure of that the first time around, but I'd completely forgotten if it was the case. Okay, using wax. Nope. Riding. Huh. TV for sick people. We already knew about most of that, so that's fine. Udai's now an extreme break risk because he just passed out in a cornfield. And well, haven't we all been there, really? Isn't that just... that's just a good Saturday night. We're still in the year 5505, so we've been here half a decade now. We've lost 5 or 6 different colonists and gained a hell of a lot more. We've also killed a hell of a lot more people than that. One of our boomalopes gave birth. We're obviously going to... oh, well, it's already restricted. It's restricted to the area it's born in. Perfect. In fact, there's no light in here. Let's go for there and there instead. Kill that one. It's nice to see the place clean. Like, I know I keep saying that, but my god, does it make such a difference. Looks like we have one more capybara up in the thing ready to be butchered. And I don't see any more out here, so I guess Nicole has finished hunting all of those. There are a couple of boar. Mad animal. Local capybara. Oh, there's a lot of them over there too. So a lot of those hunted. We'll keep an eye on this one as it comes in, and if I see anyone outside, I'm just going to pretty much immediately order them to run in, because I keep leaving that too late and getting people shot by the turrets. I think we've been injured by our own defenses as often as we've been injured by enemies. In fact, at least as often. Oh, there's Nicole taking the first shot. I think she actually hit it too. Yeah, there we go. There's one more capybara to add to the pile. Where are you going, Nicole? Oh. You just enjoy your privacy then, I guess. Now she's off to hunt the entire rodent population of a small rainforest. Which I think is pretty okay as far as a good day out goes. What else do we have going on? Oh, what's that? That is an unfinished component by Vig. And what are you up to right now, Vig? Making a steel vest, apparently. Someone must have taken theirs off, having being degraded too much. One of my boomalopes has food poisoning. That's probably not a good thing. I don't know if they explode when they die of natural causes. I don't think I've ever seen one live long enough to actually die from natural causes, so we'll have to wait and see. So we have those 2 hospital beds up now. I guess Yudai's gonna do as much of the other stuff in the hospital room as he can. Vig, what are you doing? You keep starting projects and then leaving them. Must have been out to get some food, maybe? Now the refinery's broken down. Everything is breaking. But that's just how it goes when you have this much stuff. Would really like a trader with a bunch of components to come by again. Ooh, looks like we're melting down some gold right now. Which must mean we're done with the uranium. Does that mean... Well, we don't have any steel, pretty much. Jeez, okay. That steel did not last long, did it? I do think we've just had a harvest of steel shrooms. Let's see, how many of those do we have total? 16, is that it? Okay, so we're gonna have to ratchet up our production of steel shrooms. As soon as they haven't taken advantage of this grow zone yet. I think we are going to make an 8x13 zone. And then we're going to look for our steel shrooms in there. Now we still have a decent amount of plasteel, so we're not going to up our production on that. Still trying to find that that happy sweet spot. But we definitely need more steel. In fact, I think there is a thing we can add for sure it's out of the smelt metal from slag. Do forever. Throw that up there. And then someone should get to work on that. I didn't realize how much steel we were spending. Apparently it was quite a lot. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to dumping stockpile zone. And we are going to make a very specific zone here. So we're going to start off by allowing absolutely nothing. Then we're going to look in our raw resources. And hopefully we're going to find... Okay, so steel isn't in there at all. Chunks, steel slag chunks. There we are. That's all that's allowed in there. It's just steel slag chunks. We'll put those next to the doodad. Bulk goods trader, trade ship. Okay, you die. Let's see what these guys have for us. Mark has learned all this stuff just to get it out of the way. Okay. They will buy our boomalubs for a healthy amount. Components. They have 19. We're going to buy them all. We'll get rid of our random leathers. Twisted skin. That's a near human. Like a near human deformed clone, and we're just like, you know what, you can just have these. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of the alpacas. Female age 0. Oh, that's right, yeah, the alpacas aren't, we're not too enamored with those. They're giving us wool, but like, we grow cotton, so that's fine. We'll keep just the boomalopes. That'll give us more room for them and reduce the amount of food our animals are taking. Okay, is out there planting steel shrooms, which is good. Because it's actually gonna be a while before we get the next income from those. we do have quite a few steel slag chunks. So Vig, okay, Jet. Let's get all those hauled. And Viv was straight over there to haul them, perfect. Because if we get them placed over here, it's just gonna reduce the workload for the guys who actually have the crafting skill, who smelt the stuff. Now you should now, yes, perfect. So once we get those beds up, people can watch their TVs from them, and they won't be nearly as joy deprived and upset from having to be there. Now hopefully they haul those to the right place, because I don't want them bringing them to the body piles. Yeah, it looks like they will be bringing them inside. Nice, okay, so people will get on that, which is good to see. And we're already smelting some. How much steel do we get from that? We currently have 44, 54, so each one of those is only worth 10, so it's a pretty small amount. This is not going to be a quick thing. Who's unhappily nude? Vig. What gear do you have, Vig? Okay, you're missing trousers. What are we making here? Shirt and tie. Why is it counting so many pants? I don't get it. Huh. Is it? It must be counting the dead man's. It must be. Because there's no way we have... You know, these are just, they're just broken, but they're not being torn to pieces yet. Oh well. They've left comms range. They were only in comms range for a day, so they mustn't have been... Yeah, they weren't going to stick around for very long. What are we working on right now? More food. And carrying all of those steel slag chunks in. Guessing Nicole is out hunting capybara again, which is good. How many of those meals are we up to now? So we are slowly gaining on meals. So as long as we have plenty on the map to hunt, we can do that. And I think at one point we are going to have to militarize a couple of people and try and just manually hunt some elephants. I don't want to use the hunt command for that, because I feel like it's going to get someone killed if I do. I'm not using this either, and it's just on the back burner for now. I'm guessing we'll get around to it eventually. Dunsmore must be trekking across the map to get his hands on those slag chunks. I'm actually still quite glad we have more than one smelter, but I think 2 might have been my sweet spot. I think 3 was one too many. Yeah, that must be in the bath. It's always how you can tell someone's in the bath. Their portrait just goes naked at the top for a short while. Looks like the rec area is mostly clean though, which is pretty good to see. Udai, what are you up to? Hauling slag chunks. I think once he gets back, we're going to have Udai prioritize the medicine again. As in the making of. Oh, he was on his way over there, but there was a few people on the way over there, so that's fine. I think there are some more slag chunks scattered around the map. So there's actually a decent amount of resources out there. And you know what? I see a few pigs as well, so we're going to order those onto the hunt list. Vary up our diet a little bit. Even poor McKay's out there. She's old as balls. 81 years old. I think the oldest colonist I've ever had, she lost the ability to walk, and I didn't understand it was from like old age. I thought she'd contracted like some kind of disease, or had like a random event happen where she was paralyzed. And I didn't have at the time any way to create bionics. I don't think it was possible at that point in the game. Because this was a while ago. I think the mod was out, but I didn't want to use it at the time. So I sawed off this old lady's leg for a peg leg, and for like a day she managed to get up and walk around, and then she stopped. I was like, oh well, her other leg must be gone. So I sawed that one off and put it with a peg leg. It turned out she was just too old to walk, and I was just hacking her limbs off and replacing them with wooden stumps. So I guess the moral of that story is you don't want to be an old person near me, or at least not if you're unfit. You can be Patrick Stewart, because it doesn't matter how old that guy gets, he doesn't age. Like him, Keanu Reeves, just the race of immortal lizard folk who live with us. Huh. That is something you can do to sell things. I believe is you can put food in a refrigerator in a guest room. And your guests will then buy it. Okay, we got space yogurt. I don't know if I would trust yogurt that fell from space. No, I mean, call me picky, but I like someone to have cooked my food and not to just watch it fall from space and go, oh look, frozen yogurt. Because it's frozen because it was in space, that means it's probably not in good condition. Okay, so we've highlighted all those slag chunks. Those should keep us busy until the steel is ready. That steel went quick. Like, I didn't see that coming. I'm guessing some of you did, though. Where's Udai? You know what, Udai, I'm gonna force you to come over here. I think that was reserved by someone for the briefest of moments. Ah, well. And I think we're finally breaking apart yes, we're finally breaking apart the useless pants. Okay, so now all we need... Oh, jeez. That sucks. Heat wave on an eternal summer. So now all we need to really get our hospital wing up and going is the medicine to build the beds. And we have Udai slaving away over that right now. We have a decent chunk of Nutrimine, which is the precursor. We have medicine. Do we have any bandages? We don't have too many of those. I think that's on the list for the tailor's bench, which is where they come from. Solar flare. Perfect. Was that on the loom? Add bill. Do until you have, and we'll go for, yeah, we'll add that to be 100. I don't think we'll ever actually use 100 of these, but it'll keep someone busy. Luckily, the tailor's bench can work without power. It is just slowed down. But a lot of our stuff can't. Apparently, the drugs lab can. So we will still be making our drugs and our medicine. We have a bunch of steel slags that we can haul inside as well. People will be grabbing those from all over the map. We're probably going to lose some food, which sucks. But we are replacing that at a decent speed. Heatwave and a solar flare at the same time. That really sucks. That farmland is pretty good though. Takes up a lot of space. It's like easily the space of the rest of the colony. Oh, there goes the solar flare. So we have our power back. What are we making? More components. Good, good. What's our steel looking like? 24. So yeah, we're definitely not keeping up. Oh, just had loving, not bad loving. That was okay, I guess. And that's a record for Kelly. That was her A game. Wait, did Viv just come out of J-Bear? No, did J-Bear go on? J-Bear tried to chat up Viv. Okay. Inspired artist. Well, none of us really do art. Well, we did. We did a substantial amount of art, but we don't really need any more art, so I guess that's wasted. Nice to see people using the TVs though, because like the poker table, I don't think I've seen people at very often. Oh, there we are. There's one more of the hospital beds. We have actually really good beds now. I think it's time to mass dismantle this. So we're just going to look for the deconstruct. There we are. We're just going to get rid of it all. Rare Thrumbros. There's 2 of them. Their horns are worth a considerable amount of money, and they are a considerable amount of meat. What's our chances of taming these? I think we're going to try it, because having our own versions of these would be fantastic. Imagine selling a whole Thrumbos to people. Especially, what do we have here? We have a male and a female. We could make a breeding pair of Thrumbos. Who's our animal handler? J-Bear with a skill of 7, or Nicole with a skill of 9. Nicole, guess what you get to do? So apparently they have a 1.8 chance on a failure of just going mental and trying to kill us. And if they do that, we'll just set up our defenses and gun them down. Hopefully. Mad animal, what have we got? Local wild boar. We'll keep an eye on them. Alright, Kelly, just militarize right there. Nicole, you too, because I'm not having you girls wander out and get shot in the butt by some turrets, because that would be the outcome. Alright, hopefully we can capture those, because that would be incredible. I don't think I've ever seen a breeding pair of those. I know someone will have done it. I wonder if these count as pack animals. How intelligent are they? So it's got a gunshot injury. Nicole, you can do it. Oh wow, she has a terrible chance at that. But we know we're gonna try anyway. Worst case, they attack us, and then we kill them. Or worst case, they destroy my entire colony, I guess, but hopefully that one doesn't happen. Alright, smoke leaf joints. We haven't had any of those in a little minute. Guess we went through them all. Oh no, we got like 100 of them up there. Oh, I can't believe how low we are on steel. We had thousands of this. But I guess that's what happens when you get like a an infinite resource, right? You stop thinking about it. And in a game with a resource management theme, or like a major component, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck real bad for you. Who's in tattered apparel? Nicole. What's tattered? Your smoke pop belt. Well, that's not ours anyway. I don't know where you got it. Probably shot someone for it. Is J-Bear in a shirt and tie? That is amazing. J-Bear is looking dapper as hell. Alright, so things are progressing well once again. In fact, I think that's pretty much the tagline of this colony. Things are progressing well. We're at the stage. I've been saying that quite a bit over the past few episodes. But it is the truth. Even more steel. Nice. So I think across the map there is quite a lot of steel. There's more effort going into that than I would like. But we do pretty much require it. Oh, and we've gotten rid of this. This is now just a weird area. And I think we will also remove the roof from it. What was that? Oh, that's the trees coming down. Okay. And we're planting more. What are we hunting? Nicole. You're hunting a capybara. Oh, you got the capybara. Nice. Those elephants, they're so tempting to hunt. If we ever get low on food, we will. But they also seem like they'll be dangerous. Alright, we are slowly increasing the amount of steel we have. We're also melting down those silver petals. So we have silver, we have steel chunks. Steel chunks are actually doing a better job of tiding us over than I thought they would. Plenty of incoming food as well, but we're actually going through that as quickly as we are acquiring it. Again, we're making it and eating it basically as quickly as we get it. But I guess that's because Nicole is also splitting her time between training things and killing things. Jet, what's wrong with you, Jet? Yeah, that's a few things that could be wrong. Hopefully once he gets himself inside, he can stop worrying about that stuff. What are you doing, Jet? Waiting in safe temperature. Wow, so apparently it was just that hot that Jet just wanted to go stand in the freezer for a while and cool herself off. I keep forgetting she's a woman. I keep thinking Jet's a man. Luckily, even in the heat waves of permanent summer, we can keep the freezer frozen. Even if just barely. So you're just melting steel. It's going to take another 8 medicine. Pirate merchant. Nice. I think we'll trade with this guy pretty quick here. Obviously, they're a bit expensive, but we're going to take his components. Then he has a bunch of drugs and beer, which we're definitely not doing. No, we'll keep our eye on it, guys. But we do have some really bad weapons to get rid of. Huh. JB must have taken off his power armor. We'll sell it. We'll sell those bad helmets too. Coal infantry war helmet, World War I. It's made of coal, and he's willing to pay us that much for it. You know what? You do you. So yeah, I guess JB's in just a good armored vest now. We got tired of the power armor. But we knew the lifespan of that wasn't good enough. It's why we started. It's why we stopped making it. Hope the heat wave's over. That's nice to see. Any more Devil Strand as well. Got a lot of those Devil Strand clothes now. I think Devil Strand and Cotton are our two biggest. I'm not sure where we keep getting fungal fiber from. I'm guessing from breaking down other people's stuff that attack us. What are we researching right now? Oh, Cordium growth bats. Cool. I guess we can put one of those in here. I don't know how big they are. We're down to making and consuming simple meals again. I guess it's just taking a while to hunt those capybara because of how far along the map they are, and us only having the one entrance to the base. But I really wouldn't want to divide that up into multiples. Although I guess if I built another... Oh. So we're going to have something fun to do with this episode after all. We have a psychic ship. And I think you all know how this is going to go. Because there's actually half decent cover up there. We've tried using the artillery to kill them before and it just doesn't work very well. Rain should start any second, in fact I think it already has. So, time to spread our people out. You have just a regular rifle, so you can be over there. You have a minigun, so we want you close. Sniper rifle. There'll do. Assault rifle over here. We're going to try and spread out behind as many different cover objects as possible. Thompson. Want you close. Assault rifle right in there. Battle rifle over there. Assault rifle over there. The reason we're spreading out so much is, well, we've seen these guys use basically grenade launchers once or twice. And we want to not get hit in the face by grenades. So Priscilla, start us off. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So we've basically got them in a full encircled ambush. This is the best possible situation for us right now. Aside from having built sandbags before this battle, which might have been worth it if we had any more steel. But we just have so little of it. What? I think Jet just lost an arm. Yep. We're going to demilitarize Jet and let her run home. So we have to craft a bionic arm. As soon as we get a chance. Wait, Viv is viewing art. So I think Viv's a doctor actually, so that's okay. Wow, these things are still up. We're doing so much damage. We destroyed the ship before them. There we go, there's only one left now, he's not going to be long for this world. Awesome. So we'll demilitarize everyone. We'll have J-Bear come finish these guys off. Okay, so Oliver and Jet took damage. Jet's heading to one of the nice hospital beds. Oliver, you are not playing poker. You're going to go to bed. Okay, we'll deal with those break risks in just a second. Okay. So, Jet, how badly hurt are you? Pretty bad. Let's check. Doctor, yeah, Viv, you are a doctor. Viv, Please go save Jet's life. Prosthetic arm. Bionic arm. Oliver. Viv, could you see to Oliver quickly? He doesn't need as much tending, but he does still need it. The treat quality on that is fantastic because of the room they're in as well. Look at that, 96 health, 96% treat quality. It basically can't really get any better. Well, it can get a small amount better. But I think that is the point that we're going to end this episode. Jet is already up and around, despite the fact she just had her arm shot off. So until she gets her bionic replacement, she can't use her weapon. We will have to keep that in mind. Townsfolk visitors, that is a-okay. We'll deal with them next time. As usual, folks, thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.